Hi guys, I hope you're all doing well. Today's video I'm going to be showing you a Montessori evening routine, so like what our typical routine is with Arlo. I introduced gentle Montessori techniques into our everyday routine really, so I'll be showing you different things like that, like our Montessori kitchen, some of the items we use, and also I'm going to be showing you some really cool toy storage hacks, including a new one that I found last week that is a car toy storage hack which holds so many cars, so I'm excited to share that with you. But thank you for watching my evening routine, and I hope that you guys can relate in some way, because the struggle is real with toddlers, but I feel like I'm finally starting to try and get into some sort of routine with Arlo now, so things are going a little bit better. So it is Wednesday, about 5:30 p.m, and I've just finished work for the day. I'm putting away my laptop and I'm getting ready to go get Arlo from nursery. Nursery is just around the corner, and I know he's going to be so tired and hungry as well, because he always is after being at nursery. So I'm just sort of mentally preparing myself for the evening ahead. But to be fair, he wasn't that bad this evening. He was okay, and he was really helpful as well. He got me helped me get like a few jobs done around the house as well, that I'll show you guys exactly what we did. So I'm putting my laptop away and I'm walking around to the nursery now. Arlo already is in quite a bad mood. I wanted to go to the park with him, and I decided to take him to the park anyway and try it out, but it hasn't gone to plan so far. He is just not in a great mood. So I've just tried to take him to the park, but he's just had a tantrum because he doesn't want to be there. And I said, do you want to go home? He said, nah, nah, nah. He doesn't want to go home. So we've got a tantrumy little bottom. Haven't we? No. Yeah. So we're just walking home now, and it's going to be a fun evening ahead. Oh, is it water? Wow. Oh, the trees. Good. So this is about 5:45. I'm getting in the house, and Daddy has come home from work. He's just about to head out for the gym, so it's a solo mama evening routine sort of thing tonight. So I am trying to get Arlo's coat off and his shoes off, but as usual when we come in from nursery he always has a tantrum, and it's because he's tired and hungry. So I am trying to get his coat off and his shoes off, and just trying to get him food, because I know as soon as he starts having food he'll be a little bit more settled. So that is the plan of action. So I've managed to get his shoes off, but it was literally like a bloodbath trying to get his coat off, so I just left it in the end. And he was telling me he wants hoops, so I was getting little like cereal hoops out for him to eat, and he was just starting to eat them already before I'd even put the milk in. He was really hungry. He just is always this way. I think it's just because he's quite a big boy as well. He just loves to eat. So he's just having some cereal now, and like I've tried to say before as well, like I do offer him healthy things, but he will literally refuse healthy things. He just wants cereal when he gets in from nursery, and then after that point he can have like healthier things, but he usually has like a snack or a few snacks, and then he has dinner as well, as dinner at nursery, so he has quite a lot to eat. He had veggie toad in the hole at nursery, and he had some vegetarian pizza at home after his snack. So now Arlo is helping himself to some water in his little Montessori kitchen that I upcycled. If you haven't seen the video, I did a full video on like a step-by-step guide of everything I did to create this kitchen, and it's been working really well for us so far. There's still some things I want to improve, but we've been really enjoying it. And Arlo's loved the independence of being able to just get like food out, just little bits of snacks or water, and just have that independence of having like his own cleaning cloths and stuff as well. Like he just loves it so much. So now what we are doing is emptying the dishwasher. So what he does when he is in the mood to, like now, he will pass me each individual thing and then I'll put it away, and it just makes things quicker. He's such a helpful little boy, and I'm really lucky that he wants to help a lot of the time. So we're just putting everything away now, and then we're going to be getting ready to go outside, because we've got to give the bunnies some hay and shut them away for the night. And Arlo just loves the bunnies. We've got two of them, Dandelion and Panda. One's a boy and one's a girl, and I'll show you Dandelion in a moment, but Arlo just loves them so much.
anything just to block out the real life, real life. Yeah, we're loving the way they think we're so messed up, Even if what we're doing is bad, there's so many emotions, sharing stories that we never had yet.
So it's just started to rain and I'm trying to get the bunnies done as quick as possible, just giving them some hay and some fresh water and then locking them away for the night. We have added so many extra locks on here because we've got loads of foxes in our areas, and we have basically, I'd probably say we've probably got about 6 massive like heavy duty padlocks, as well as the padlocks and locks that are already on the hutch, and then we shut them away at night and put like a cover over them and make it harder for anything to be able to get to them and scare them. So yeah, they used to be indoor bunnies before Arlo was born, and then when he was born we had to put them outside just because they were creating so much dirt and I just didn't want him like breathing in their dirt. So they are outside bunnies now and they've adjusted quite well, to be honest, but I still really worry about them at night, and especially because I know there's loads of foxes around, I just over worry about it all the time. But now Arlo's got his milk and he's got his pyjamas and he said he wants to go up to bed, so we are just going upstairs. He usually tends to just like grab his stuff and just try and go up the stairs himself, so that's when I know he's like sort of ready to go down for the night. But what we are doing first is trying to give him a bath, but it sort of failed, and this has been something that I wanted to like ask you guys about as well. I don't know what is going on at the minute around like age 2. He usually loves baths, but all of a sudden he has absolutely hated baths. He refuses to have them and we're having to like wash him outside of the bath like with a flannel, and I don't know if this is like a phase that your toddler's gone through, if you've got a toddler that's similar age, but please let me know because I'm just starting to worry and think it's just Arlo. So if you're going through that, please do let me know. Apologies for my dirty washing in the background as well, but that's just reality for me. The landing is literally just a dumping site of dirty washing. So yeah, Arlo has got his toothbrush and his hairbrush and his toothpaste out of his little suction boxes that I got from IKEA. They are great. They're such a great way to introduce a little bit of Montessori, just they've got that independence to be able to get their toothbrush and everything themselves. We've also got a hook which he hangs his towel from. So he just brushed his teeth and now we're just getting his room ready for the evening, shutting the curtains and just getting everything nice and ready. And then what we do is we go into my bed, and we read a story, have some milk and just chill basically, and just unwind down, and it's always such a nice time for us just to have a little bit of mummy and Arlo time. So we do love this time, and this evening we're reading The Very Brave Lion. There is a blanket over my computer because the light sometimes comes on and the screen comes on at night when I'm sleeping, so I just have a blanket over it if you're wondering why that is. So I then tried to get Arlo to bed. He wouldn't settle at all this evening, so I actually ended up having to get into bed with him, climb in his cot, and tell him a bedtime story off the top of my head. So I did that.
There were 2 little bunnies, one called Dandelion and one called Panda. They were naughty bunnies and they all...
So this was about 8 o'clock now, and I'm just tidying up his toys and putting things away. Also just doing a little Montessori kitchen reset, just getting rid of all the water, restocking the kitchen and getting it ready for the next day. So all I do is basically take out the water and just run it a little bit so no water's like left sitting in the tube overnight. So I take the containers, empty the water, and then today I didn't put any of the water back in because I'm going to do that in the morning. I just put empty containers back in the kitchen. I also use a trough-ass tray. I use 2 of them actually underneath the kitchen just to store extra things. So one of them has nappies in. I'm just putting all the nappies in there and putting them away. It's a nice little space-saving tactic as well. Even if you're not going to do like a kitchen revamp, you can still get these tubs to store things in underneath. Now I'm putting Arlo's flashcards away in this little puzzle storage box container, which you can store loads of puzzles. I store Arlo's flashcards. in there as well. I will link the container box because it is literally amazing. I love it so much. I'm also using the inside of a beanbag. I basically took out the insert of it and stuffed it with stuffed teddy bears and toys, and it's a nice little space saving tactic. So I'm just putting any of the teddy bears he's had out in the day just back in there.
I've been staring at the ceiling, I've been staying up all night, everything I ever worked for.
I have recently also found this car toy storage hack, which I love, and Arlo loves playing with the big truck, and then inside you've got all of these different spaces when you open it up to actually store cars. So there's so much storage opportunity, and then you've got the toy storage on one side and the other side. I will link a similar one that I have found on Amazon. There are so many different ones out there, but I'll link one for you in the description because it's so good, and it just stores so many cars. So I'm definitely happy with this little toy storage hack.
So I've just put the dinner on. We've got a meal deal from M&S, which is a 2 pizzas, 2 sides. So I've got like a veggie loaded pizza, which is amazing. It's like literally the best vegetarian pizza ever. And a mighty meat feast for Mikey, and got macaroni bites and also dough balls. All of that comes to £12, and it's so lush. So I've just realised how tired I look in the camera. Yeah, it's so nice. So that's £12, and we get that sometimes as just like a little treat for a meal deal from M&S, and it's so good. So that's on at the moment. It's just about to be finished. We're going to load up Married at First Sight Australia. If you know, you know with that one, because it is so good. We've been really enjoying it. It's been like, what's our dinner? It's been such a nice like light-hearted thing to watch in the evening. Yeah, it's turned out to be actually an alright evening. He's been fine. He's been really helpful. He just didn't want a bath, so yeah. You win some, you lose some. Thank you so much as ever for supporting me and watching my videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a lovely rest of your week.